Hello, my name is Daniel Adesina.
And I'm Calvin Brewer.
Hello, my name is Mason.
Hello, my name is Ted Deo.
Hello, my name is Alyssa Green.
And my name is Emma Walsh.
Hello, my name is Hannah.
And I'm Kaya.
Hello, my name is Ashik Patel, and this is my partner Talik Pratt. We are high school seniors from Voyager Academy.
Our entire class is interviewing residents of Durham in order to better understand how the civil rights movement impacted our community.
We interviewed Sharon. She has lived in Durham since she was born in 1956. She explained that segregation was a hot topic. She knew that eventually it would turn into a fight.
Even though it was scary, Sharon didn't think African Americans should be below her. She talked about how even though her school was segregated, she would still have black friends and wasn't one of the people that blocked herself out.
We interviewed Pete Schenkel from Voyager Academy. He's currently a baseball coach. He has lived in Durham for all of his life.
He explained to us that people at his high school only interacted if they played sports together. Surprisingly, nobody had fought each other due to racial disputes. This particular experience helps us see that the civil rights movement helped integrate schools but didn't necessarily integrate relations.
Jackie Davis lived in Durham all her life. She was born on July 9th, 1959. She mentioned that her high school was kind of segregated in freshman year because she stated that the race only interacted with each other. But the other years in high school, she said that both races interacted with each other even more.
I interviewed Robert Gaines, and he has lived in Durham since 2008. He was in one of the first schools to integrate in Winston-Salem. Although schools were integrated, there was still less opportunity. This specific experience helped us to see that the civil rights movement was not immediately impactful for people of color.
I interviewed Pete Schenkel. He is a Caucasian man that lived in Durham since he was born. He explained that diversity in his school wasn't that bad. The teachers would not really share their opinion about the civil rights movement, rather not give the students a topic about the civil rights movement, and the kids would discuss it among themselves, how we do today.
We interviewed Molly Tompkins. She has lived in Durham all of her life and was born in 1959.
She explained that going to a newly integrated school was scary because she didn't know if desegregation was going to be violent or not. And also, the final thing that we wanted to say about Molly is that she wasn't taught much about MLK in high school.
Jackie Davis said that she first heard about him when she was in elementary school. She says she was a child when he died, but she remembers watching his funeral on TV with her mom. She thought of him as a hero.
Carol Richardson has lived in Durham since she was born in 1961.
She explained that she learned about Martin Luther King and the civil rights movement very young. In school, they were required to take an African American history class, and they learned about his entire life from beginning to end, not just his death. The final thing about Carol Richardson that we would like to share is when she was in high school, she was picked on for being lighter than many people. They felt like she was mixed because she was fair-skinned. Her particular perspective gives us insight into how blacks were treated within our own race and how racism causes tension among African Americans.
We interviewed Kay. She has lived in Durham since the early 1960s. She explained that she was not really affected by the civil rights movement due to where she lived in the community, but she did remember hearing about it through the newspaper and news. She has not seen Durham change very much from the beginning to what it is now, and she thinks it has changed for the better.
Miss Davis says the biggest change she has seen throughout Durham is gentrification. When back in the day, it was black people that were mainly in the downtowns. and they built the city, and now they are kind of being pushed out of the area to marginalized section. Miss Davis helps us see that even though the civil rights movement brought a lot of change, there are still racial issues in our community today.
We thank Coach Schenkel.
We thank Robert Gaines.
Carol Richardson.
We thank Kay. We thank Mr. Schenkel.
We thank Molly.
We thank Jackie Davis.
We thank Sharon for her time and willingness to share.
For his time and his willingness to share.
For his time and willingness to share.